Ahoy hoy miners, Technicals here. It's time for the weekly switch up where I take a look at the state of the market, the state of my equipment, and decide what to switch my mining rigs and stuff to. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along in this process and maybe you can extract something from it. Be sure to check the comments below to see what other people are doing in their mining journey. Maybe you can extract something from that. And also, I'll be picking the winner for this week's mining stand. Give one of these away every single week. All you have to do is pay attention and details are somewhere in the video. I'm the Technicals. Let's get into it. Before that, this video brought to you by me via my Etsy shop, link in the description below. Check out one of my custom designed 3D printed test bench / CPU mining stands. All snap together design, very sturdy, hides the power supply, very easy to assemble. Version 2.0 classic stand now featuring a screw-in design that holds the motherboard down. Also introducing the Solo, Dual, and MATX classic stands. So if you want to support the channel and my bad habits, pick up one of these overpriced stands via the link in the description below. And once again, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you can extract something from this or just do the exact opposite of what I do, because that tends to be the best move possible. Just do the exact opposite of what Jim Cramer says and do the exact opposite of whatever Technicals does and you'll be fine. All right, so taking a look at my hive here based on last week, did I end up doing what I says I was going to do? No, I stayed on Cubic. I'm addicted to Cubic because I keep chasing those souls, but I promise I'm pulling off today. I'm already working on other things. So I've already made up my mind in some places, but for the nature of this video, let's see what the most profitable thing is to mine right now based on the calculator websites. I know a lot of people talking about Kyla Coin, a lot of people talking about Zealous, but I'm looking at the calculator websites right now because I am committed to being a normie. So it's, again, some combo mine thing based on hashrate.no, Ironfish and Pyron, Ironfish Husat, Ironfish Gram, and then you get down into here. The NiceHash ones fell off, so if we're taking a look apples to kumquats here, Ironfish and Pyron ripping on my 64070s should be ripping about 431 per day. But then you gotta you have two different coins that you gotta send to two different exchanges, and you gotta send things. There's fees will be eating you up all the way through there, so that's not really figured in. You know, I got cheap power too, so you know your figures are gonna be different. Going down, the first single coin is Xano on ProgPal-Z, saying it's gonna get 318. So you know, more than $1 off the dual mine thing. So certainly you'd make more even dual mining going through all that extra legwork. But to be honest with you at this stage, you know, if you've been watching these videos the past few weeks, you know, I appreciate everybody watching because not many people are watching right now. I've been really kind of just doing this lazy NiceHash sort of easy mining sort of thing. But I do want to get a little more speculative, but I really just, these super speculative plays, I just don't know how much ceiling height a lot of these coins have to make it to the bull run, because it feels like their energy is going to fizzle by that time. And again, that's something you probably want to do the exact opposite of what I'm saying here, because then it'll go through the roof. But I'm looking at, you know, some maybe medium-ish cap type coins that maybe have some more potential, larger market cap that I can, you know, accumulate a bag on and just kind of sit on. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start breaking up the hash power a little bit instead of concentrating everything on, like, say, Cubic. I'm definitely going to be pulling one of the CPU rigs off to go the AI route. You know, so is it really AI? You know, it's mining cryptocurrency a lot of the time. But hey, AI is the buzzword right now, so it should show up in search results. So even if I'm mining with one rig on Salad on Windows, then I can technically say I'm an AI farmer, and then maybe that'll get more views. So that's my plan. That's my grand plan. So all you hardcore pipe hitting miners out there, you know what I'm up to. I'm giving you my grand plan right now. So when you see that, don't be like, what is he doing? Well, it's so stupid to do that. Anyway, taking a look at what to mine. 64070s. What does what to mine say we're going to get? NiceHash, ZEPH. So what's on ZEPH over here? I'm just Zell, I guess. NiceHash, ZEPH saying we're going to make 296 versus... so that's kind of near the sort of the top of the charts. I mean, I may just stay on Nexipal. I've already got that one kind of preloaded on there. But ZEPH and then Nexipal over here on what to mine, and then these single issue coins. 270, if I put it on NiceHash versus mining it directly, would give me 292, so about even Steven. Uh-oh, my gram plan's been given away here. Looks like I was looking at the gram price because I'm interested in going back on gram because there's just so much, support behind ton, it seems. And again, I'm not very familiar on ton, but gram is the mineable token on there, and HiveOS just launched a gram pool. So that's kind of, in that native ecosystem, I can kind of like easily switch back and forth. So I'm interested there. But let's finish out our profitability looks here and see what, so you just, I can't help but think that things are bad for CPU mining now, that a 7950X3D, or everything. Look at this. It's everything. Monero is in tail emissions. So the only reward you get, it's like 0.6 Monero per block is the reward. Going a little deeper here. Okay, well, it says Varus is higher. Then why is it showing Monero at the top of the list? Varus, also not great. I mean, Zephyr down here. So what the difference between these two, not fantastic. And I'm wondering if Monero's price hike is a bunch of people going on to Monero Ocean to do automated switch mining, perhaps. That's increasing the price of Monero, which therefore makes it more profitable to mine based on the calculator websites. I don't know. Let's take a look at potential speculative plays for this week. I'm not too sure what we're going to see because it seems to be the same song and dance these past few weeks. A lot of people talking about Kyla Coin. Kyla Coin forked yesterday or the day before. Today's Saturday. Because of this big specter of an FPGA farm that has been eating up all the hash on, what coin was it even eating up the hash on? Lithium. And so this FPGA farm, they're triple mining. They're doing lithium, Kyla Coin, and Radiant, I think. They're just eating up all the hash. And so Kyla Coin forks to get the FPGAs off the network. And so people are asking about it. And I think it's just GPU miners maybe looking for any shred of news, any opportunity whatsoever. And so everything kind of becomes a big deal. I was looking at Kyla Coin's situation. Good on them for forking, so big props there. $53 a coin, but it's number 7,555 in market cap, $300,000 market cap, with a 24-hour volume of $63. Now, again, I don't know if CoinMarketCap is pulling all the available data on all the exchanges that this is listed on, but right now it says it's only on PancakeSwap and Zegix, and it's not. Well, it is pulling some data off PancakeSwap. So, okay, well, volume 24 hours, 14K. That's all right, but there are a lot of GPU miners out there. So everybody's switching to this. It's the same amount of sell pressure because I imagine that this big ghostly FPGA farm was not hanging on to Kyla Coin. I imagine that they were dumping it constantly as well. And so a bunch of GPU miners coming in, I just don't see that the opportunity is really there or it's worthwhile. Price is going nowhere. Kyla Coin's been out for about a year now. And so it had its hike back here July in the summer, and then it's kind of going into nothing. So, it could be a good play. There's yield there if you want to jump on it right now. But I'm looking for kind of more medium cap-ish type things, and I just don't see the potential to see it as being worthwhile. Because I'd have to go in and set up the flight sheet with the manual miner download and that kind of thing. I'm just not going to do it. So Kyla Coin's a no for me. Zealous price is going down, volume's going down. People have been talking about that too. So I was late to the party on Zealous and glad I didn't jump in late because it really wouldn't have been worth anything. Now that again, Zealous may go through the roof. I don't know. But again, looking for more medium cap-ish stuff. Maybe someone could chime in as to what's going on here. Someone more in the know. But as I go through these coins. Like CMusic AI, I did a video on that a couple months ago. They lost their dev, and it's just one of these upstart shitcoin projects that had no real purpose from the beginning. But looking here, obviously it's got a big price drop. It's feathering out into nothing, $90 in volume, but it's saying that the current network hash rate is still 8 gigahash. Who's mining that? Why are people still mining? Why is anyone on that? Have people just forgotten, or is it the devs themselves just trying to keep the coin alive enough so it appears in these lists? Like Sugar Coin, that was delisted off our plant months ago, and it's its volume is 12 cents. Its 24-hour volume is 12 cents. But still, 92 kilohash. So maybe that's like one or two rigs, one rig. What's on Yes Power? I don't know off the top of my head, but why is anyone on that at all? Someone just forget to turn it off or something like that? I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments below, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I'm jaded. I mean, hell, it didn't take long for me to get jaded with this whole mining experiment, right? I've been on this, started mining back in late December, so I'm 6 months back into the mining thing, and wow, jaded immediately, but I feel much more at home during the bear market. It's just, it's way more relaxing. I'm a negative person, obviously, so it's easy to talk shit on these coins when there's so much material. Again, as far as yield opportunities on here, I mean, just throw a dart. You know, is any one coin different than another? I mean, it's just whether or not, how big of a game can they talk? And whether or not that game convinces enough people. But there just aren't enough people, I feel, looking at these coins, looking to, gamble. The casino, right now, if you've been to a casino, I've been in lots of casinos. I also get up really super early in the morning, even when I travel. Like, I just can't turn it off. So I'll get up real early and go walking around, get some breakfast, and breakfast places aren't even open yet. But the casino, typically at that time, between, say, 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. is the slowest time in the casino. That's what mining is right now, I feel. So hang on, let me say this so I have a good clip to post on Twitter. Right now, crypto mining is like a casino between, say, 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. There's not a lot of people on the floor gambling. And because of that, there's no one pumping money into this, and so when we mine and sit around waiting for someone to buy, there's just not a lot of people looking to place their bets. And so we're just kind of selling to that one guy who just had way too much to drink, but he drinks a lot, and so he holds his liquor really well, and he's able to drink like until 7 a.m. He's the only guy putting money down right now. But unfortunately, 3 hookers have seen him and are walking over to get to him, and we want to get to him first to sell our coins, and it's just this back and forth. I don't know who the hookers are in this metaphor, but maybe you can figure that out and let me know in the comments below. There we go. Was that a good Twitter clip? Will people subscribe to me for that? Holy shit. This is the absolute state of things. All right, so it's time to pick a winner. All you had to do was comment on last week's mining switch up video and say something positive. And I only send to the US, so I appreciate everybody around the world watching the videos, but I only ship to the US because it's so expensive to ship anywhere else outside the US. Certainly appreciate it. If you want to win a stand this week, all you got to do is comment on this video. I'll send you a classic stand or a single stand, not the dual stand. It's just too big. It's too many parts to print. I'll send you a classic stand, though. They're customizable, so just send me what you want the stand to say, what color, and whether you want the full-size one or the MATX one. I don't recommend putting a micro ATX board on the full-size stand. You might get some bend. But otherwise, let's go ahead and pick a winner. No tomfoolery here. Fetch. No replies. Anything goes. How many comments? 52. Let's pick a winner. Russell7654. Congratulations. Kyla Coin CPU mineable again. Thoughts? I think you just made this comment, and I told you my thoughts. Again, yeah, weren't you just listening? Anyway, congratulations, Russell. Send me an email. Email's in the description below. Appreciate it. You want to win one, go back, rewind, and listen to what I just said. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple CPU rigs on AI-based things. I'll probably pull some GPUs to do some AI experiments. But overall, CPUs are going to stay on Cubic. I want to earn that loyalty bonus. And the Cubic price has gone down so much that maybe the yields will increase. I know, addicted, right? GPU rig is probably going to go back on NiceHash. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm going to go back on NiceHash, probably Nexapal, just for some guaranteed return. My power's cheap and it's technically profitable. That's really just to putz along. And even if I get to the point where it's unprofitable, then you can do the math on what Bitcoin needs to be for it to be profitable. And you got to say, well, if Bitcoin goes to 80K, then it was profitable to do it. And then someone will come in and say, well, you should have just bought the coins instead of buying the electricity. And it's like, then I got to send money to an exchange, buy the coins, pay the fees, sit on it, wait, and then hope. That's just that's not me, baby. So if you think that's stupid, let me know in the comments below. So that's my rip on what I'm doing this week for this week's switch up. Again, if you like this kind of content, press like below, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.